Yo, what's up? Here's a review for The Boys, episodes 3 and 4 of season 3. There will most definitely be spoilers. So, for this episode, man, I'm really enjoying a lot of what they're doing with Homelander here. They really start to pick things up with him, especially as after his big old speech of the last episode, and him now seeing that, this actually helped him out, and, he can fully start getting into all of his mess, and he just starts taking over in both of these episodes, whether it's messing with Starlight, becoming her girlfriend without her wanting to be it, or messing with the Deep and making him eat the fish and the squid and stuff like that. All that was really, really great, and especially just how much of just a bad person, trying not to cuss, but just how much of a bad person he was, and just all the crazy things that he was doing in these two episodes and stuff like that, especially when you get towards the end of episode 4 and Starlight is trying to put together something to go against Homelander, and he basically says, the guy that you got to help go against me, he's dead. This will happen to you if you basically try the same thing, or happen to your boyfriend if you basically try the same thing. So yeah, I'm loving everything they're doing with Homelander here. As far as the other characters like the Butcher, I enjoyed a lot of what they're doing, especially as far as, them showing his superpowers and that it's having a bad effect on him, and he's having withdrawals each time it starts to leave his body and stuff like that. And also how it's affecting his relationship with the boy and just everyone around him, and he's coming volatile and stuff like that. He's making Frenchie do things that he doesn't want to do, and then it's just not a good look for him, and you can tell it's going to lead down to a dark place. I'm enjoying where they're going with that part of the storyline. The Huey part of this episode, I'm still not loving every much of it. You see that he ends up sneaking a part of that little vial from Butcher and takes it himself, and he has superpowers when they're on the mission and stuff. I'm still not in love with his character anymore. I just don't find him that interesting, especially everything that he's doing. Like, everybody else around him is more interesting than he is. Everybody else in these two episodes, as far as what's going on with A-Train, I enjoyed his kind of trying to figure out who he is as a person and what he can do for his community, and just trying to get himself back into the game. I enjoyed that. I didn't enjoy the little kind of parody thing to the one of the Kardashian Jenner girls thing that he did. It just didn't lead into anywhere, or the joke didn't hit that well. I enjoyed the little back stuff with Soldier Boy and everything that they were talking about with his character, and with the Colonel, or what was she, the CIA lady. And just them going through all this stuff from the back stuff, and you got to see Black Noir without a mask. I think that's still him, if that's the reason why he can't talk and stuff. But just them basically messing everything up for that CIA lady, and just killing almost all of her crew and half of his team as well. I thought all that was really good. And then him being taken off and not seen for years, and then you get the parts where they go to find whatever they're looking for in Russia as far as this weapon. It turns out to be Soldier Boy. So I really love that, and I was happy we got to see more of Jason Eccles in this show, and that he's actually just not a something that's a flashback or anything, that he's actually coming back to coming to the series and being in the present. So I'm very interested to see what they do with his character and stuff like that. Some of these things in these episodes is a little bit predictable. Like, I kind of knew that they were going to do that. I was wishing they would have, but there's things like that. Stuff with Huey, everything that he's doing is predictable, especially the stuff with Frenchie and Kimiko. I enjoyed their scenes in here, but still, it was pretty predictable how they were doing and everything. I didn't remember that Kimiko had healing abilities, so when she got shot in the head the first time, that took me by surprise. I like that, but then when it goes, okay, now the next thing that she's gonna have is going to really injure her, that's general storytelling, especially for action stuff, that always happens. So I'm interested to see what they do from there, but it is a little bit predictable to see that. Anything else was probably Starlight. I enjoyed what they were doing with her character, her trying to get Supersonic to get on her side and stuff like that, and just not really understanding what she's doing, and still trying to find ways to threaten Homelander and everything that's just not working for her. And she's stressing herself out the same way she did as a kid in the pageant. So I really enjoyed a lot of that aspects of her storytelling. So yeah, everything in this episode, these two episodes, I enjoyed a good amount. There were some things, I didn't love, or a little bit too predictable, but for the most part, these two episodes are really fun to watch, and I can't wait to go to finish the season. So yeah, I'm probably at about a 4 out of 5 for both of these episodes. They're still really, really good, and one of the best shows on TV as far as superhero stuff goes. So yeah, that's my review for The Boys season 3, episode 4 and 3. I'm out of here. Peace.